everyone. Welcome back to Taranormal. My name is Tara. I have a familiar face with me, or familiar voice, I guess, in this case. Brandi is here with me recording.
Hi guys, I'm back.
So today we are going to talk about backmasking, which I had never heard the word before, but Brandi was like telling me about it and like playing me some things, and like, oh yeah, no, I have heard of that, but I just hadn't heard it been called that. But basically, backmasking is when a song played backwards sounds and has like a weird meaning to it, and a lot of them have like a Satan undertone.
Mm-hmm. There's a few that are kind of funny.
But yeah. There's a lot that are like, what's the Queen one? Another one bites the dust.
Backwards is I love to smoke marijuana or something.
Yeah.
And you can Google these like so easy and find them on YouTube. But it's actually pretty funny to hear it.
But yeah, I thought that one was kind of funny. But what's the first one that you have like printed out a bunch of like different ones? That
I'm really into backmasking. I've been into it since like 2007, 2008. So I love it.
Have you ever played them backwards on your own, or do you just like look it up?
I just listen to them.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just look it up online.
Mm-hmm. So, actually, this is pretty funny. The first one that popped up was Eagles.
Yeah.
Hotel California.
Which, I mean, I don't want to give like the whole thing in case, I don't know. But I'm always saying like Hotel California is like the theme for work. Like sometimes you feel like you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. It's like little things like that where I'm like, this is it guys. But I think that can apply to like any workplace, so just to put that out there. So that's kind of ironic that you found that one.
Yep. So the one I had found, it's forward, the part is in the middle of the night, just to hear them say. Backwards is Satan, he hears this, he had me believe in him. And if you listen to it, you can hear it.
Yeah.
But it's also, you also wonder, is it really like that, or is it messed with?
It could be. That's why I kind of wondered if you had messed with it on your own. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know really how to do that. I guess I could, like, put it into a thing and then play backwards. But, like, just with a CD or something, I don't know how you do that.
Forward it really slow?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
But, I don't know. So it kind of begs the question, like, are they messed with? But that is really interesting.
Mm-hmm. There is also another one on the Eagles in this song. So it's saying, if you listen to the opening verse backwards, you might be able to make out words that sounds spookily like, yes, Satan organized his own religion, and other messages from the devil, and if you play it forward, you get something even more terrifying.
Yeah, that's really crazy. I don't know which one you have next, but I kind of wanted to talk about Stairway to Heaven.
Yes, that's a bigger one.
And everybody knows that song, Stairway to Heaven. And in another podcast, we want to talk about, like, celebrities that have sold their soul to the devil. And a big one that you hear about a lot is the guitarist for Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page, has supposedly dabbled in, like, the black arts and has sold his soul to the devil. And so playing Stairway to Heaven backwards, I don't know where that's at.
I love it. So this is, like, my favorite one because the way it sounds, it's like, I don't know. I just love it. I don't know. Maybe I am into the devil thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's, oh, here's to my sweet Satan, the one whose little path would make me sad, whose power is Satan. He will give those with him 666. There was a little tool shed where he made us suffer, sad Satan.
That is so creepy. What is the foreword? What's the verse?
I'm not sure. I know if you Google this one, it'll automatically bring it up.
Okay.
Just type in Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, Backmasking.
Okay.
And it'll have the words with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because I mean, you think of Stairway to Heaven and it's like such a peaceful, like, uplifting song. And so to have this, like, Satan undertone backwards is really creepy. But I thought that one was really interesting just because of the connection with, like, the dark arts and stuff that's said to have been had. Like, because I know I remember my mom saying a while ago, like, they were so popular because they sold their souls to the devil. Like, that was always just something I heard. So I thought that was really interesting because there's, like, their music just kind of plays like an homage to that.
And I've never heard about this artist thing, selling their souls to the devil. I've never heard about it till a couple days ago.
Really?
So I thought that was interesting.
I just think it's really kind of cool how this, like, ties in. So, I don't know. We'll talk more about, like, the celebrity and musicians selling their souls and stuff in a later podcast, obviously. But I think it kind of ties in. They're, like, a little bit connected.
There is a few small ones I'll kind of just read through. It's called Final Scream by Grim Reaper. I've never heard of them. Apparently there's a little child's voice that says, "Goodnight, Daddy." And then a series of low growling gibberish is heard. In reverse, it sounds an awful lot like "See You in Hell."
Ooh. That's really creepy.
There's Styx, Snowblind. The line, "I try so hard to make it so," was said to be Satan moved through our voice when played in reverse.
I can't even think of what that song is.
I don't know. Let's see. It's saying
a lot of Styx.
The organization used it as one of their prime examples while lobbying for sticker music warning labels. I don't know. I thought that was interesting when I seen that. What does that mean?
Wasn't there... Who was it? I think it was, like, Marilyn Manson or something. Was it just his music in general, or was it... I thought that if you played one of the songs backwards, it was like "Kill Yourself" or something.
Huh. I've never heard that one.
Oh, really? Hold on, let's do a quick pause and let me, like, do some checking into that, because I swear that was one that existed, but hold on. Okay, break over. We could not find anything, so apparently I was making all that up in my head. But I swear there was, like, a correlation between, like, a parent getting mad about Marilyn Manson's music because it was, like, making their child depressed or something like that. So maybe it was just his music, like, played forward that was the issue.
With you saying that, there is actually one that I found where it caused two guys to actually commit suicide.
Really? Which one was that?
Song. So it is Judas Priest, "Better by You, Better Than Me." So the story here says the band got into some serious trouble after the alleged backwards messages tragically inspired two young men to commit suicide in 1985. They were hanging out, drinking beer, and smoking a joint while listening to Judas Priest. When they went to a church playground, they shot themselves with a 12-gauge shotgun. The one guy was killed right then, and the other one survived before eventually dying 3 years later from complications. "We had been programmed," in quotes. "I knew I was going to do it. I was afraid. I didn't want to die. It's just as if I had no choice," he reported later. The men's parents filed a lawsuit which claimed the song encouraged listeners' suicide with a serious backwards message saying, "Do it."
Really?
And I just got chills.
Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. I swear Marilyn Manson was, like, involved.
I don't know.
That's so creepy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just, like, pinning it on Marilyn Manson. I'm like, sorry. But
I mean, it wouldn't be surprising. I mean, I like his music, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I do too. That's interesting. Because I do remember there being some kind of case or something like that where it was like, I couldn't remember what it said backwards or who it was, but maybe that's where I got the Marilyn Manson thing from. Maybe it was that, and then I just connected it with something else in my head. But that's interesting.
Oh.
So what are some more? I have quite the list, so.
I mean, I have a lot of lists. They're just little short ones.
Yeah.
Like this one, I've never heard of this. It's Dark Throne.
I don't know who that is.
As Filter Mice as Satan Spies. I hope I said that right. So this is a Norwegian death metal band.
Oh, no wonder I haven't heard of it before.
They're known to raising the bar and being hardcore, so it's probably not that shocking, as this album cut features backmasked lyrics that say, "In the name of God, let the churches burn." And then the song was written by, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Varg Vikernes, I'm not sure, who later went to prison for murder, and fittingly, in parentheses, several counts of church arson.
These are like really crazy.
Oh, I was enjoying searching this stuff. I'm like, yeah.
It is really interesting.
Yeah.
It kind of like begs the question, like, are these things just like by coincidence? Like, if it's not something that's being messed with, you know, and being altered to sound a certain way, are these things put into place on purpose, or is it just by chance that they sound like this?
Yeah.
It makes me really wonder, because I don't know, I guess it could be either way. I guess if it is like, say a celebrity has sold their soul or whatever, then I think that is like a part of like a ritual, or not a ritual, like a way for them to say that they are with Satan, is to like show their devotion and put these things in their songs. So maybe they would put it in, but in a less obvious way, backwards. So I don't know. Or is it just like random and like, what is that? It's something in psychology. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically your mind. It's like when you see something in the dark and your mind just tries to figure out what it is, so it like will make a face out of something.
Oh, yes. Or, okay.
You know, just make something look recognizable. I think the same thing can be said for sound and like voice. So you're just trying to like pluck out what would sound right, or what would sound like
most
something.
Closest, yeah. Because like you mentioned that, I was watching a video on these two guys talking that were saying, is this really what you're hearing without the lyrics being posted?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you listen to the Stairway to Heaven, you can clearly hear it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there's some that you can hear more than others.
Yeah.
There were, I can't remember which one it was that you had played for me, but I was like, it's kind of a far-fetched. Like, I can barely make that out.
Yeah.
That that's what it was.
Yeah.
So it could, I think a lot of them could be attributed to, like, people just wanting to make content or something. I don't know. But what are some other ones? I think it's really cool to
so here's kind of a smaller one. Yeah. Cheap Trick. Gonna Raise Hell. So apparently there's a hidden backwards message in this one that says, and I'm not sure what part of the song, it just says, "You know Satan holds the keys to the lock."
I wonder what part that is.
I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says, "Sadly, we can't find a clip on YouTube." I searched this one.
Oh, did you?
I mean, maybe somebody else can find it, but I couldn't really find it.
Really? So did you just look, just like kind of...
I just typed in backmasking, and it brings up a whole bunch of stuff.
Just like a ton of them.
Yeah. So also, I have a Deep Purple, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, called Stormbringer. So according to legend, this album opener kicks off with the same gibberish spoken by Linda Blair in the horror classic The Exorcist. Played backwards, it sounds an awful like Sea Sucker, if you can figure that one out, and Mother Fudger, which is the kind of thing that would expect a child possessed by Satan to say. So that was a bizarre one.
Huh.
I don't know about that one.
Did you find that one to listen to it or no?
I think I did, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
I listened to so many.
You're like, they all mesh together right now. I know. I gave poor Brandi, I kind of left the research on this stuff up to her.
I was fine with it.
I was like, I know she's like, this is like a hobby of hers, basically.
I'll even like randomly
listen to these,
talk backward as it. Yep. Like, I'll get into one that I'll always walk around the office. Number 9. Beyond Dead Men. We'll get to that one in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, we just listened to the Deep Purple one, and it sounds like something, but you can't really... It's hard to say if that's what it says.
Yeah, it was pretty hard.
I don't know.
Slayer, Hell Awaits, vocalist Tom Araya, sorry if I said that wrong, has admitted to opening their album with reversed voices chanting, "Join us" 45 times, and then hearing a welcome back after that. I remember hearing that one. That was interesting.
That one sounds really creepy.
See if I can get some audio to play real quick.
Yeah.
This is the Join Us. Join Us. You probably have to skip it.
Wow.
Do a few ones, but... So I could hear the Join Us, I didn't hear the Welcome Back on it, but yeah, you could
I didn't hear the
that.
Welcome Back, but that is pretty clear, Join Us.
Mm-hmm. I immediately got chills.
So, what do they say actually in that part? Or is it nothing that they say?
I'm not sure. I know who Slayer is. I don't really listen to their music enough, so that would something I'd have to, like, research.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess backwards in one of the parts.
That's interesting.
So, or it's the beginning that's actually forward. I don't know. Oh, it is reversed, with reversed voices chanting. So.
Interesting. Because that's pretty clear.
Yeah. That one was pretty clear. So this next one, ELO.
Love Yellow.
Electric Light Orchestra. So this album was contained to be very specific, a message saying he is the nasty one. Christ, you are infernal.
Okay.
It is said we're dead men. Everyone who has the mark will live. The songwriter and lead vocalist didn't take kindly to the devil-worshipping rumors. And then it's saying, our favorite comes from Fire on High, which appears to say the music is reversible, but time is not. Turn back, turn back, turn back. That one was another confusing one for me.
Yeah. So it said something about the devil, and then but they were denying it? Is that...
I think so.
Weird. Maybe they're just trying to hide it. Talking about the...
Something going on.
Apocalypse or something. Yeah. Those with the true mark.
There's some going on here.
Crazy. The Beatles. This one's pretty...
This one's cool.
I think this one's a pretty known one.
So, the Beatles on... I think I get the song right. Revelation number 9. When I guess they go, number 9.
Yeah,
number
they
9.
say it at the end.
Okay. So... Forward is that, backwards, and you can hear it so clear, I'll have to play it. It's Turn Me On, Dead Man. It's more of a funny, disturbing, more than creepy.
Let's see if we can find that.
This is reverse. Turn me on, Dead Man.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's more of a funnier one. I've got a few more other funny ones to share, but yeah.
Oh, man.
So, and then the Beatles, the White Album. So, the so-called White Album had the mother lode. The gibberish spoken by John at the end of I'm So Tired is heard by some as Paul is dead. or Paul is the dead man, miss him, miss him, miss him. Like it goes really slow and then high. That's
Really?
a very clear one also.
Really? I know the Beatles had a lot of different things. I've never really looked into it, but I've heard a few people say, you know, things about it, so.
So apparently that's Forward.
Yeah, it says, Paul is a dead man, miss him, miss him, miss him. So.
You gotta listen, but you can hear it. It's so bizarre.
But I was just showing Brandi, like, I was just telling her about that song. I can't remember which song it is, but they say, here's another clue for you all. The walrus is Paul. So I'm like, is Paul, like, linked to something? I don't know. Weird.
To be continued.
Maybe. Maybe conspiracy theory. I'm just kidding. Paul actually died, and it's just a clone that's living now.
Ooh.
So,
Interesting.
I don't know. The Beatles, which I Am the Walrus. At the end, I think it's I Am the Walrus. At the end, it's kind of like everybody kind of says gibberish stuff. And at the end, it sounds like everybody smokes pot. Everybody smokes pot. And that's what my mom said it was anyway. So
Could be.
that's what I'm going off of. I don't know if that's technically backmasking. Probably not, because it sounds like that forward. But I wonder what it sounds like backwards.
I don't know. I'd love to just do random songs.
But yeah, Beatles has a lot of like weird things in their songs.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
So a few more I'm going to kind of go through pretty quick. This is like a John Lennon. I know who he is, not too familiar, but his song Imagine. Forward is Imagine there's no heaven. Backwards, there's one dead beside me.
Yeah. I love that song too.
There's Imagine all the people. Imagine all the people. Yeah. Backwards is All people war beside me. There's one, I think this is the same song too. You may say I'm a dreamer. Backwards is Thieves in my head, save me. Or see me. Either one. Forward is I hope someday you join us. Backward is I know who's dead and this will happen. Forward is and the world will live as one. Backwards is oh deliver Satan.
What the? That sounds so weird. That's the thing, like, these backwards, like, make such great, like, nice songs into something so crazy. I don't know.
So I do have 5 more. These are the kind of fun ones. Well, this one's a little bizarre. The Pokemon song, gotta catch 'em all, I guess how it goes.
Yeah.
Backwards you can hear I love Satan, I love Satan. So that one was funny. This one here is one of my all-time favorites. Oh geez, Weird Al Yankovic, okay? Nature Trail to Hell. This one makes no sense. So apparently forward, it's like a lot of U's and then an H. Backwards is Satan eats cheese whiz.
Oh. Sure.
Let me see if I can find that one. Oh man, Satan eats cheese whiz.
That's the most random thing. I guess if anyone were to eat cheese whiz, it would be Satan.
I guess.
I don't know.
A can of cheese whiz in your house.
No, don't.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do it, guys. Come on.
If you want Satan to come to you, then you can. If not, keep it away. Is easy cheese still the same thing, though? Because I like easy cheese more than cheese whiz.
No.
Maybe that's safe.
Okay. Easy cheese.
We'll call that safe.
So another one is Eminem. We all know him. His song Slim Shady. My name is what? My name is...
Yeah.
So backwards, it's kind of dumb, but backwards it's like, it's Eminem. It's Eminem.
Oh, really?
So listening to it, you can hear it, but it sounds like it's cinnamon or something. But here you go. You can kind of hear it. Cinnamon.
It sounds like he has a speech impediment and he's saying cinnamon.
I know.
The cinnamon.
The cinnamon. But that one was kind of fun.
That was kind of funny.
And then, so, a Britney Spears one, which is, hit me baby one more time, when she says, when I'm with you, I might lose my mind, give me a sign.
Mm-hmm.
That was done purposely, that wasn't real my real voice.
That was really beautiful.
No, not really. So backwards, I'm sure everyone's heard this, but you can hear it. It's sleep with me, I'm not too young.
Oh, I've heard that one before. Yeah.
But that's just kind of fun ones.
I've heard that one before, because I'm like, but I heard that one was kind of playing on, like, child molesters, kind of. Because how she looks so young.
Yeah.
And, like, the schoolgirl, like, uniform. And then playing that backwards is Sleep With Me, I'm Not Too Young. So that one was kind of, like, gross.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I think these are kind of crazy. I don't know. I just think it's so weird, and I really wonder, what is this one?
So this is our last one. I don't know where this is, because in English it's Darling Hug Me. But the name's like Anata
Tego or something.
I don't know. Anyway, you can backwards it's I Shot John Lennon. And it's like I shot John, like whispery and really evil sounding.
Ew, that one's not
And I had been looking for that one for a while, and I finally found it. So that was the grand finale.
Ooh, do you have that one to like pull up?
Yeah, I can find it. So here's the I Shot John Lennon.
Interesting. I can kind of hear it, but kind of not at the same.
You have to listen and you have to read the subtitles.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that kind of sums it up for our backmasking.
Yes, very excited for this
episode. So, if we find more, I guess we can always post some more. I thought it was kind of fun to like talk about and learn, what all these said backwards and stuff. But interesting. Interesting, if nothing else, but all right. Well, I think that pretty much sums it up, though. So we will see you next time. Follow me on Instagram, Taranormal Podcast. Thank you, Brandi, for being on today.
Of course.
And kind of pulling all the research together and all this stuff for this backmasking. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Remember, Satan eats cheese whiz.